What's up, everyone? Oh my lord. Get rid of that crap. My Spotify's playing. I don't want Spotify playing now, boys. I want to get my Amazon Prime up. Amazonia. Amazon Prime. Sport. Football. Yes. I'm signed in, am I not? Hello, Simply Burn. I don't know why I've left this. I'll tell you why I've left this so late. Because bloody dinner was half an hour late. Oh, I wouldn't tell if the music was on anyway. Do not show the... What? Oh, whatever. I've made it just in time. I'm just in time. Decent lineup from United today. Is De Gea dropped? Oh, I think he's just played Henderson just to say hi to his mates. I don't know why we're playing Henderson. I would have kept De Gea personally if it were me, but there you go. Hopefully that's on there. Cool. Let's go. I'm streaming. I am streaming. I've made it just about. I've made it just about. A decent lineup from United today. I'm very excited about the lineup, depending on how it depending on how Ollie makes them play this formation. A different formation to last week, of course. Last week we were 4-1, well, a 4-4-2. And this week we are back to a 4. Aston Villa had 27 shots against Burnley and ended 0-0. What, did Pope save every single shot or something? Do. Tonight will make you... I'm watching United game 2. I wouldn't get too excited watching it. I really wouldn't. My lineup for today was pretty much on point. I predicted it. Everything was predicted correctly. I had Rashford and Martial the other way. And I had... Well, I'd put Twanzebe over Lindelof, because I know Lindelof's having a little bit of a back problem. But clearly he's okay to play, so he's playing. Lucky Brewster isn't playing. Brewster hasn't exactly lit the world alight at bloody Sheffield, is he? Harry Maguire on the ball to Tellez. Hopefully they're going to let Tellez and Thingy go forward a bit. It actually looks like... It doesn't actually look... I think my score prediction was 3-0. Pop's mic came today. Well, I'm actually going to move the formation because I think Google and the United website has lied to me. Because I think Martial and Rashford are the other way around. I think Martial's up top. Lewandowski won the FIFA's Best Player Award today. Very happy for him. And I think Rashi is... I think Rashi's over here. I think this is how it actually looks on the pitch. I think it's more like that. I think Rashford's on the left and Martial's down the middle, which is what I exactly predicted. I thought he would have played Twanzebe in this game and given Lindelof or Maguire a rest. But you know what? I can see Lindelof and Maguire playing every single game of every single minute of every single game of this season. Because unless we go and buy someone in January, which I don't think we are, another game where Van der Beek does not play, well, I tell you what, he doesn't get in over Bruno and he doesn't get in over Pogba. So while Pogba's still at this club, Van der Beek is a £40 million bench warmer. Because he's not going to get in over Pogba. I don't think Pogba's going to go until summer 2021. It wouldn't surprise me. Henderson's had a nightmare. Why do you take De Gea out the goal and put a fucking goalkeeper in who hasn't played consistent football since he's been back at the club? Why does he do it? Why change De Gea? What's De Gea done wrong? What's he done wrong? What's the goalkeeper doing? What is pissing around at the back and then Henderson half asleep? Why are we pissing around at the back? Why are Maguire, Lindelof and Henderson playing tippy-tapper football round the back? We're 5 minutes into this game and Sheffield United have already fucking scored. We're losing to the worst fucking team in the league. What is going on? Why take out your fucking number one goalkeeper? Look at Ollie, absolutely in his seat. Absolutely fucked, doesn't know what's going on. Well, I tell you what's going on. Fucking Henderson should have gone on loan. Henderson should have gone back on loan at the start of this season. You can't expect a goalkeeper of Henderson and De Gea's quality to stay at that quality while they sit on the bench. They are two first-team quality goalkeepers, both on fucking loads of money every week, and fucking one of them sitting on the bench. And now we've gone and done that. And that's not necessarily all on the goalkeeper. I'll tell you why it's not all on the goalkeeper. Because Maguire and Lindelof should have got that ball out. Why is Lindelof passing back to the goalkeeper? Why is Maguire passing back to the goalkeeper? Fucking pass it out. Pass it to your fullbacks. How are we letting Sheffield play on the front foot? Is this what happens when we don't play McTominay and Fred and tell our fullbacks to fucking hug Maguire and Lindelof hands? It's a fucking disgrace. 6 minutes into this game and we're 1-0 down. This is Dean Henderson's last game until Leeds come out and get him on loan. So if Henderson was to go on loan and De Gea was dropped for this game, De Gea wouldn't be dropped for this game. I'll be playing De Gea every fucking game this season. Because there's no reason to drop. Why are you dropping your goalkeeper? How we had it was absolutely fine. De Gea played every game and Romero would play the Cups and a few games in Europe. It's a Premier League game. Why are you changing your goalkeeper? Why are you changing your back line? That can be even worse than changing one of your centre-backs. De Gea probably would have just booted that out. But the centre-backs don't know that because they're not used to playing with Henderson this season. They want to play with Maguire. Maguire and Lindelof have played with David De Gea. And I don't get why he's done it. He can't go a game without changing something, can he? Every fucking game he's got to change something. And you know what? In the press conference, he started having a go at people saying, oh, I've only changed the formation 4 times this season. I don't give a stuff how much you've changed formation. You're changing the system even when you use the same formation. Why change the goalkeeper? Where is Phil Jones? Still injured. I'm changing the score now. I was that angry I needed to rant before I bloody changed the score. But I just don't get it. He is his own worst enemy, is Ollie. He's his own worst enemy. And if we lose this game, his job isn't on the line. I think he's going to be gone in June anyway. I just don't see his job. I just don't see him as the future Manchester United manager. I really don't. Why are you taking out De Gea? And where is Phil Jones? Phil Jones is still injured. He's still injured. The only player to go into lockdown fit and come out of lockdown injured. What's he doing? Having fucking rampant sex or something? Marcus Rojo, back injured again. He hasn't even played any games and he's got injured. How are you getting injured? What are you doing at home to overstrenuate yourself? It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Reset Visage. I'm not resetting Visage. It's an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Why are you playing your number 2 goalkeeper in this? I just don't get it. Maybe it's better to go 1-0 down first, because we don't seem to be awake until we're losing the game. We make things so hard for ourselves. What's Goldbridge got to say about it? That goal is totally on Ollie, swapping the goalkeepers. What did I say? What did I say? He's a fucking prat. Liverpool top of the league. Liverpool are going to go. Well, look, Jagielka's come on. How old is he? About 50 now? We've got so much pace to break down their back line, and they just don't do it. And I swear it's the manager telling them not to. You think that Bruno, Greenwood, Martial and Rashford don't want to attack a game? You think that Pogba doesn't want to go forward? You think Telles and Wan-Bissaka don't want to go forward? I'm convinced he's telling them to play defensively. And that's why he can't continue to be manager of this club. And don't get me wrong, I'd probably keep him to the end of the season, because if we win this game, we've still got 80 minutes to win it. If we win this and we beat Burnley in our game in hand, we're 2 points off Liverpool. But, we are not going to beat Liverpool for the league title. We are far too inconsistent. The manager's all over the fucking place. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He's changing things left, right and centre, and it's an absolute disgrace. What has De Gea done wrong? Is someone injured? I don't know. I think there's a Sheffield player who's fucked or something. I don't know. But you see, what has De Gea done wrong? What's he done wrong? He fucking kept a clean sheet in the last game. What was the bloody last Premier League goalkeeper you know who keeps a clean sheet against Manchester City and then fucking gets dropped the next game? Fucking hell, what's he doing? Oh, I've got to give Hendo a chance. He's on 170 grand a week. Who gave him 170 grand a week? He's not fucking worth 170 grand a week. Liverpool destroyed Spurs yesterday. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. Personally, I couldn't give a toss about Liverpool or Spurs. I know Liverpool are miles ahead of us, and Spurs, well, Jose's in charge of them, and he can go and suck a cock. But this is an awful start to the game. A bloody awful start. I guess since old Ollie thinks it's a small team game, he's given Henderson a chance. But it's not a small team. Yes, they might only have 1 point, but it's still a Premier League game. It's still a Premier League game. Berger's coming off and he's one of their better players. Henderson is on about 150 to 170 grand a week. He's the second highest paid goalkeeper in the country, and the first is at our club. So we've got the 2 most highest paid fucking goalkeepers in the country, and one of them's fucking sitting on the bench. Now you can understand why I say one of De Gea or Henderson had to at least go on loan. In the summer transfer window. It's criminal. It's criminal. You could have 2 average players who are going to do a better job on 70 grand a week each for the price of playing Dean Henderson. We could have fucking sold Dean Henderson in the summer. We don't need him. He's only what? He's about 25. De Gea's not much older than him. Henderson is not as young as we all think. Dean Henderson. How old is Dean Henderson? Dean Henderson is... I don't know how old he is. He's 23. Dean Henderson's 23. David De Gea is 30. So he's 7 years younger. But we don't... De Gea can still be a top goalkeeper for another 7 or 8 years. And by that time, we probably would have had another youth goalkeeper come through the system. Dean Henderson has come through the youth system too quickly. He's a great talent, but we could have got 40 to 50 million. I'm sure Chelsea would have bought him from us instead of buying Mendy. I'm sure Chelsea would have given us a sale for 40 million quid. They were spending money like there's no tomorrow. We could have then gone and spent that 40 million quid on something that we needed more. We don't need a backup goalkeeper. We had Romero and De Gea. It worked. And putting Henderson in that case, we've then got Romero who's on about 70 grand a week. just fucking sat at home. So in fact, not only are we wasting about 150 grand a week, we're wasting over 200k a week on goalkeepers who aren't even playing. You can only play one goalkeeper. And not very often your goalkeeper's going to get injured. And there aren't many games where you can't play your first team goalkeeper. So why have we got 3 goalkeepers who are probably all the more capable of playing as a first team goalkeeper in the Premier League? It's absolutely criminal. It's criminal. Do you mean Romero to go, not De Gea to go on loan? No! Romero should have been sold in the summer. Look, listen, Romero should have stayed. Romero should have stayed. Is Lee Grant still at Manchester United? He is still at Manchester United, believe it or not. So we should have kept Romero. Romero stays in number 2, and either De Gea or Henderson had got to go. After the season De Gea had, you couldn't argue him not going, and Henderson could have gone as well. If you wanted to show loyalty to De Gea, bye-bye Henderson, would have got easy 40, 50 million quid. Martial's in there, Ramsdale comes out to get it. He was offside anyway. And if you wanted to show your loyalties to Dean Henderson, you could have said bye-bye to Gea and Dean Henderson becomes your number 1. Having both of them as your number 1 it's not going to work. You can't have 2 number 1 goalkeepers. Lee Grant is the 4th choice. Lee Grant ain't fucking got a chance, mate. Lee Grant ain't got a bloody chance. He ain't ever stepping foot in a bloody Manchester United shirt again. And I tell you why he's still that 38 years old, and it's the exact same reason Scott Carson is at Manchester City, so they can declare them as an English player. Wan-Bissaka looks dead. He really does. We do need... every game just increases the amount of positions we need. Apparently, over the Manchester Evening News, they've said over the next 2 transfer windows, i.e. January and summer, we're targeting a right-back, a centre-back, a CDM and a right-winger, which, to be fair, we need. But we need a centre-back and a CDM this summer. Oh my god, they're in again! Minnie bloody made it 2-0. Who's marking him? Is this what we get now? Is this what we get? Because we now play Pogba and only 1 CDM, we now got Matic is not even covering the centre of the park. He's been pulled out to do Tellez's job, and now we leave Fleck in the middle of the pitch, literally unmarked. It's like, if we don't play Fred and McTominay, we're fucked. As soon as we play Matic with a Pogba or a Van der Beek, we're absolutely fucked. We're cunted. Gone. And I apologise for swearing, but we are so shit without them. We are so shit without bloody holding our defenders' hands. If United sign a CDM, would Matic or Van der Beek be sold? Van der Beek's not a CDM, he's a number 8. He's a box-to-box. If we bought a fucking proper CDM, I couldn't give a stuff if Matic is sold. But Matic obviously can't do it by himself, and Fred and McTominay need to hold each other's hands to do it by themselves. So we need a CDM, and if one of those has to go, I couldn't give a shit if it's Matic, McTominay. One of them can go. I'd quite like to keep Fred. Half-time substitution to hair on for Dean Henderson. But it's not the goalkeeper. It's not necessarily the goalkeeper's fault. We should have, if we'd have kept De Gea in goal, that issue would not have happened. The centre-backs know how to play with De Gea, and probably were expecting him to smash that out. Not every goalkeeper plays the same. Dean Henderson's been put under pressure by his 2 centre-backs, who shouldn't be passing back to him in there anyway. I don't know why they're fucking about with the ball at the back. Yeah, Fernandez fighting now. Frustrated. He's frustrated. He's frustrated that we 1-0 down. There's Rashford in! And he's missed it. Always missing chances. We can't finish our dinner at the moment. And if we lose this game because we can't finish our dinner, that's not down to Ollie. That's down to our bloody crap players. And don't get me wrong, Rashford's not a crap player. But that he should be doing better there. Dean Henderson, first Premier League game for Manchester United. Exactly. I just think he thinks, oh, it's against Sheffield, they've got 1 point, let's take them lightly. Why are we in a position to take anyone lightly? We're the fucking most inconsistent team in the country. One week we're fucking playing like 07 Manchester United. One week we're playing like bloody Jose United. One week we're playing like David Moyes United. We have so many different fucking identities and so many inconsistencies in the squad, you don't know what's going to turn up. Marcus Rashford was not nominated for the FIFA's Best Award of 2020, and I tell you why, because he doesn't bloody deserve to be there. It's not the FIFA's Best Samaritan of 2020, it's Best Footballer. And his footballing ability over 2020, 3 months of it he was injured, and the rest of it wasn't actually that great. This season he hasn't exactly lit the world on fire. He's only been one of our ever better players at the start of this season, and everyone else has been crap. Martial's been crap. Cavani is injured or going to be suspended. He's got his suspension now. He's going to have a 3-game suspension. Oh, it's so frustrating. It really is watching this team. It's depressing. Should be 2-0 Sheffield, and is there a career mode tonight? I doubt there's going to be a career mode tonight. I'll be too depressed to play. Here's Rashford again. Everyone who is bloody confident about this game today, I was on the bloody app. 59% of our fans who use the Manchester United app. Actually, no, it was a lot more than that. There was a big percentage of fans that were very confident about this game. I answered worries. In every fucking single game, I'm worried now. Because I don't know what team's going to fucking turn up. We're so inconsistent. We could come out in the second half and score fucking 5 goals. Sheffield United don't score goals, and what have we gone and done? We've gone and bloody handed them one. So now, they can just sit back. They can sit back. 11 men behind the ball. Cheers, Ollie. We're going to get our first win of the season. And Ollie's going to be a laughing stock again. All because he changed his goalkeeper. All because he's changed his goalkeeper. And how dare he get defensive in the press conference when people call him out for changing the team too much. Oh, I've only changed formation 4 times this season. I don't care if you've only changed it 4 times. How many times have you changed up the team? Every bloody game. Every game. You're telling me the same team that started against City can't play 3 games later against Sheffield? Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Bollocks. Footballers that can't play 2 games in a week. How much are we paying these people? Fucking pay me bloody £100 a week. I'll train myself fit enough to run round that pitch for bloody 90 minutes. Twice a week. Because I'm getting fucking paid £100 a week. I'm getting paid £100,000 a week, if not more. Half of them players on that pitch. Half of those players on that pitch are on fucking multi-million-pound contract deals a year. And they're doing this shit. Why is the Telles is in so much open space when Maguire passed that ball back to Henderson? No, I tell you what. It's not all on Henderson, that goal. It's not all on Henderson. It's on fucking Harry Maguire as well. Why is Maguire passing the ball there when he's got a lovely pass open? Oh, stop crying. Do you see any tears? There he is, look, De Gea. When he fucking gets there half time, he needs to punch Henderson and Maguire around the mouth. Fucking right hook. They need a punch in the mouth. Fucking bang. Have some of that. That's for being a cock. And costing us a bloody goal. That's for playing like a dickhead. Because that's what he's done. No, Henderson shouldn't have got the ball. But when you're in that much pressure as a bloody goalkeeper, you need to get rid of the ball. Final third passes. Sheffield United 20. Manchester United 9. Who's the relegation team? Everyone's saying we're in a title race. We're theoretically in a title race. I still don't think we're going to get bloody top 4. I thought you were playing Rocket League earlier. I'm not playing Rocket League. Why would I be playing Rocket League? It's not all on Dean Henderson. How old is Tellez? You said that you were doing a Rocket League stream before the game. I don't know how. I was at work. Rashford shoots! And Rashford's made it 1-1! Rashford has brought us back in the game. Marcus Rashford! Let's go! The Good Samaritan gets us back in the game. 1-1. Let's go, boys. Let's go. And Tellez, I think he's 28. He's onside. And what a finish that is. That's a Ferreira finish that is from career mode. I think he's been watching the career mode, picking up tips. Awful fucking save from Ramsdale here. It's gone over him. Hasn't gone past him. It's gone over him. Oh, I'd be raging at the goalkeeper. If that was De Gea, I'd be absolutely fuming. Brilliant goal there from Marcus Rashford. Damn it, that's screwed my bloody predictions up. I thought Martial would be the first one to score. I was tempted to put Rashford. Why did I not? Another long ball from Lindelof. Where's the goal? Hey, that's not for you, Bruno, mate. That's for Rashi. Give that to Rashi. There you go. Have some of that, Rashi. Rashford scored. Offside. It's not bloody offside. Why did you go Martial? Have you seen his confidence? I thought he would have. I thought he would have. To be fair, he hasn't. Look at Lindelof. Lindelof said, "No, Henderson, don't touch the ball. I've got this one, thanks." Bloody hell. Look, Lindelof's like, "No, don't come near me. I don't want to see you, Maguire." And it wasn't offside, Nabon. Martial was offside. Rashford was perfectly on. Don't need any VAR for that. If you can't see that, you need to go Specsavers. It's a bit windy at Sheffield. Look at the shirt floating around in the wind. It's that long ball from Lindelof. I'd rather have fucking Lindelof playing in CDM at the moment. A brilliant goal from Marcus Rashford. Whatever you want. Whatever you need. What's going on? Bloody hell, thundering at the back again. Tellez on the ball. To Matic. Why is Matic that far forward? Tell him to stay back. We don't want you this far forward. Why is Matic further forward than Pogba? Four goals in the Premier League. We don't have consistent goal scorers in our club. Sorry. When you get a chance, do you watch other games or just United games? I do watch other games. I watched Arsenal yesterday. I watched some of it while I was when I finished after work. I didn't watch the Tottenham Spurs game because I ain't got the time. Lindelof got the assist. Lindelof's probably got more assists than Pogba this season. Get the ball out, Harry. That's what you should have done the first time. Look at the press from Sheffield. Just get the ball out. They might be in a press, but they can't do anything else. Rashford now to Greenwood. Greenwood floats one over. Here's Martial! Oh. Should have been... Could have done better there. That could have been 2-1. Needs to... Oh, look, he's bloody off balance, look. Fumbling around like a fucking weeble. What an idiot. Why is this stream quality so bad? That's better. Why aren't subtitles on? Ooh. Oh, you know what I'm going to crack open, lads? I'm going to finish off my Doritos, I think. Oh my god, that's that dinner coming up. Last season, this was 3-3. We bottled a comeback, didn't we? We were 2-0 down, got it to 3-2, and then bloody conceded the last minute. And they bloody made it 3-3. United all over Sheffield now. Well, one goal can change the game. That's the thing. Can install that confidence that we need. Pogba tries to go round. Martial! And it's done it! Martial with the goal! Let's go! Lovely bit of skill there past the keeper. Lovely assist from Pogba. That's what you get for playing Paul Pogba. That's what you get for playing him. You get that intelligent passing. Someone who can make a pass round the corner. Look at that. Just knows Martial's going to be going. And he's there. Round the goal. Oh, goalkeeper could have done better, but... That's what you want from your number 9. Someone who can get in there. And that was very good movement from Martial. Well, very nice. Let's change the score. Why would he be looking for bloody Wan-Bissaka? Goal for Martial. Why have I opened this crap up? Get that off. Oh, now my old bloody computer's frozen up. All I want to do is update the bloody scoreboard. We should be lathers instead. Rashford close again. Very much on top of the game now, Man United. How we should be against bloody Sheffield. We should be on the front foot. We should be putting them under pressure, not the other way round. They will crack because they're crap. Why do you think they've taken 1 point from bloody 33 points available? Or even more than that. They're not a game behind, so this will be 1 point from the last 36 available. Because they're crap. Brilliant save from Ramsdale. I don't expect them to have another shot on target, by the way. They don't create enough. They don't create enough. Sheffield on the press, lose the ball again. I'm going to give it straight back to them. What are you doing? Pratt. I don't know, all the way back to their goalkeeper now. Look, that's what you want to do. Put them under the cosh. If United win this, where are they in the league? That's a good question. I believe we're in 5th. I think. McGoldrick in! And a good clearance. Table, we would be 6th in the league. 23 points, equal with Everton. With a game in hand, we'd then be 2nd. If we'd won the game in hand. 2 points from Liverpool. And that is a good save from Henderson, actually. A very good save. No, we're not coming for Liverpool. If there's a season we can compete for Liverpool, it'll probably be this one. But I don't think we've got the quality to do so. That back four will not win a league title. Maguire and Lindelof will not win a league title. Together. I've said it here now. Come the end of the season, we will be in top 4 at best. By about February, we'll be out the title race. If we were to have lost today, we'd be out the title race. If we're going to keep in a title race, we've got to mirror what Liverpool do and beat them twice. Pretty much. I'd say we need to beat Liverpool twice and mirror every result they have. Because for how many more games are Liverpool going to keep dropping points? Not many. And Leanne will still say, even if we win our game in hand, and by that time we've played the game in hand, we're still only 2 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool are still top of the table. She'll still say that we're getting relegated. So, a lot of these crappy Amazon graphics look like something from bloody FIFA. Here's Martial again. Oh, could have squared it there. I agree. I think Southampton could beat City. And to tell you what the annoying thing is that United can't challenge Liverpool for the league title this year, but someone like Chelsea or City or Spurs, who all have better teams than we do, could. And more consistent teams than we do could. And all three of those teams have bottled it. That league title was there for the taking from Liverpool this season, and none of the teams that are there to challenge them for it are going to take their opportunity. Spurs have taken 1 point in the last 6. Chelsea have taken 1 point in the last 6. And City have taken 2 points in the last 6. You can't drop points like that to crap teams. Okay, in Spurs' case, it wasn't a crap team. But you can't keep dropping points like that and expect to challenge Liverpool for the league title. It's never going to happen. I think you could see more games coming to Prime Video, actually. I think Amazon will start to take over a lot of things. And football could be one. Tries a quick one. Oh! Pogba did get pushed over and all. He's worse than Neymar, though. Pogba's never been as good as Neymar. He could have been as good as Neymar. But I just don't think it's worked out in English football. And I think when Pogba does leave United, acting. Nah, I tell you, I just don't think it's worked for Pogba at United. And I tell you what, I think he'll probably go back to a Juventus or maybe even a Real Madrid. I think it's more likely to be Juventus, though. And he'll be one of the world's best again. And I tell you why. I just think the Premier League's too quick for him. There are some players who just cannot keep up with the tempo of the Premier League. And I think Pogba's just one of those. Italian football is a lot more flair. But I think it's a lot slower than in the Premier League. The Premier League has a very high tempo. And you have to be a certain player to actually play well in it. Prime won't do more football. Maybe not in the near future, but in the long-term future, I think they could do. You're telling me not as many people have Prime Video in the UK or Prime... You're telling me that not as many people have Prime, Amazon Prime, compared to they do have Sky Sports? If Prime started showing football more than Sky, or on the same level as Sky would be fucking going bust. What Sky charge is fucking astronomical. And let's face it, what's the number one sport people watch on Sky Sports? Football. They don't really watch many of the others. The stranger things have happened. I mean, WWE, BT got WWE from Sky. Who's to say Prime can't take another 2 or 3 weekends up of football away from Sky and BT? I'm sure they've got the money. I'd rather watch it on Prime. I mean, the quality's not great, but apart from that, it's alright. Have they got any fans in Sheffield? I don't think they do they? I think Sheffield are in Tier 3. A bigger win. I don't think we're going to... I think it could be a 2-1, to be fair. I'm using your shirt as a pillowcase. I wanna ruin our friendship. You should be lovers instead. I don't know how to say this. Oh. But you're really my dearest friend. Loads of England will be in Tier 3 soon. Well, where I am is going into Tier 3. A lot of the South is going into Tier 3. You won't be going to Wickham games anymore, I'm afraid. Bucks is in Tier 3. So old Hugo won't be very happy about that. He's just managed to go back to Wickham and now he's been... That's gone again. No footballing crowds in Tier 3, boys. And a lot more's going into Tier 3. A lot of the North is actually coming out of Tier 3. Or parts of the North, and a lot of the South is being put in it. Oh, here we go. What have they got 2 men on McGoldrick for? And that's half-time. Half-time then. 2-1 up to Manchester United. A slow start, but once they got the first goal, could argue should be 3-1 up and have been much the better side so far. Martial back on the score sheet. The Fortress, Bramall Lane. It's the South's turn now. The North has had enough. I reckon Sheffield could make it 2-2. No, I don't think so. They're crap. They can't create. They can't create. Why do teams get relegated? Because they can't create goals. Stop the time, it's half. I'm stopping it now. It's stopped. Look, it's gone. Gravy burger. Oh. Sheffield Crest tap-ins. Pretty much. Now, how many goals have actually Sheffield scored this season? Not many, surely. Where's Sheffield? Here they are. They've scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goals, I think they've scored so far this season. Yeah, they've scored 6 goals this season. I mean, Burnley have also only scored 6 goals. One of those scored by Aubameyang. Ah. Oh, that's fucking hot. But that's like a spicy cock. Imagine conceding to Sheffield. I blame the manager for that one. If he would have kept a hair in goal, it would be 2-0. Da 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 da. Ah. Aubameyang and Bruno are playing in the same competition leg. Europa League, Penited's home. We haven't scored any penalties today. Or against City. Aubameyang has more goals for the opposition this season than at the Emirates. He's still a good player though, Aubameyang. He's still a good player, don't forget that. Let's see. We didn't have a penalty against City in the league. Did we have a penalty against West Ham? No, we didn't have a penalty against West Ham in the league. Southampton, no penalty against Southampton in the league. West Brom, okay, that was a penalty against West Brom. So we haven't actually scored a penalty. We haven't actually scored a penalty in the Premier League for the last 3 games. And we've taken 7 points from 9 without penalties. So, you know, that's all I'm going to say. All but clear any of your strikers. Without Bruno Fernandes, United wouldn't have scored a single goal this season. But we've scored 2 goals this season and he hasn't had any involvement. So, I mean, you clearly don't watch Manchester United. That's the problem. Sippo, Naho. Who is that? Who is that profile picture from Sippo? The image is too small. Oh look, it's an Arsenal fan. Why don't you go and watch bloody Arsenal fan TV? We don't want you here. Arsenal fan. Oh. Arsenal fan. You've got more chance of getting relegated than Southampton. More chance of getting relegated than Burnley at the moment. That's shocking. Bloody Michael Owen. I don't like that bloke. Joey Boltender says Grealish would never want to come to this Manchester United. I don't see why not. If we win today and we win our game in hand, we're 2 points off the league title. Yeah, that's why Gabriel chose us after you. Arteta has a plan. Ollie is just a PE teacher. What is our... Okay, I'll hear you out. What is Arteta's plan? Because at the moment, his team sits 15th in the Premier League, 5 points above relegation. He's lost 7 games this season, hasn't won a game in the last 5, and you're telling me that he has a plan this season. What is the plan? To play 5 at the back and play boring football, and continuously play players that are crap. He's clearly training the players so well. The last 2 Premier League games that Arsenal have played, they've had a bloody red card. They've had 3 red cards in the last 5 league games. So what is he actually training them to do, apart from be petulant? And Grealish wouldn't come to the Manchester United squad this season anyway. Because we won't sign anyone in January. Or we'll probably go and sign someone like a fucking goalkeeper or something stupid. You're playing Pogba after what his agent publicly came out and said. Embarrassment. Joey, mate, I've said what I feel about Pogba. I wouldn't be playing personally. I wouldn't be playing him personally. But what you don't understand about Manchester United is that they're not going to let a player go for free. So if they can play Pogba to keep his market value up, then they're going to do that. That fucking board and Ed Woodward will scrape every fucking player every penny from a player sale they can. That's why players like Marcus Rojo and Phil Jones have had extended contracts for more money to keep them here. So when we sell them, whenever we fucking sell them, when anyone wants to buy them, they're going to be gone for money. But we go and let Herrera leave for free, who we probably could have got 20 to 30 million pound for. You need a better goalkeeper, to be honest. De Gea and Henderson have butterfingers. Sippo, how many mistakes has De Gea made this season? Please list how many mistakes De Gea has made this season. Not last season, this season. I've said my opinion on Henderson. I said he should have gone on loan or he should have been sold. I can't change what the club did with Henderson. I can't change. You can't change it. I can't change it. The fans can't change it. The manager can't change it. Because you know what? His opinion doesn't matter. The manager could turn around to the board and say, I want the whole fucking squad gone. He ain't going to get that. They ain't going to get rid of them. That's why your board need more authority and learn they're not in control. Learn they're in control, not the players. That's why the board need more authority. Well, the board needs more authority from who? The board own the fucking club. The Glazers and Woodward own the club. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have started Pogba. I wouldn't be playing Pogba. You don't think De Gea has made any mistakes this season? No, he hasn't. De Gea hasn't been involved in any constant mistakes this season. Please do name a mistake he's made, and I will tell you if I think it was his mistake, or it was part of our fucking defenders who make mistakes. Let me guess, you're going to say, the 3rd goal for Leipzig was De Gea. No, it wasn't. It was bloody Harry Maguire. You could still be in the Champions League if it wasn't for De Gea. Come back when you've got a world-class goalkeeper, mate. Come back when you've got a top-quality goalkeeper. Come back when we can hear you, because you're too far down the table to hear you at the moment. You're too far down the table. So they shouldn't allow Pogba's agent to say that and still start him over a class CDM in Van der Beek. Van der Beek isn't a CDM. Van der Beek's a number 8. He was never played as a CDM at Ajax, so you probably didn't watch Ajax or watch Van der Beek because you only watch the highlights on Football of Match of the Day. You're more deluded than Goldbridge. But, mate, You can't just blame your goalkeeper for everything. So you're saying that you think De Gea's made mistakes because he's let in some goals. So how many bloody mistakes has Leno made, mate? Because Arsenal are bloody conceded. How many goals they conceded this season? Arsenal have conceded 16 goals this season, which is actually 2 less than Manchester United. But they've conceded 16 goals. How many of those goals were Leno's fault? Oh, no, Leno's the best goalkeeper in the league. He's not. And De Gea's not the best goalkeeper in the league. But I do not believe in the Premier League that he's made any mistakes. And I've watched every bloody Premier League game. I say what I see. And I see 2 centre-backs in front of our goalkeeper that can't play together. And I'll continue to say that until one of them is bloody gone. Yeah, we didn't pay £80 million for a centre-back, though. You didn't pay £80 million for a centre-back, but you did pay £72 million for Pepe. And look where he's got. Pepe's been more successful than Maguire, has he? I don't think so. You play a 4-2-3-1, the 2 being classified as CDMs. Van der Beek has never played anywhere for Manchester United in that too. Well, he hasn't. Actually, that's a lie, because Leipzig, where we beat them 5-0, Van der Beek played at attacking midfielder. And he played at attacking midfielder against, I can't remember who it was, but got taken off at half-time. Van der Beek was probably bought as a replacement for Pogba. But Pogba hasn't gone. And you can't play, in a tough game against a team that isn't Sheffield United. I personally would have played Van der Beek today, but he's gone with Pogba. And I knew he'd go with Pogba because the club are going to tell him to keep playing Pogba. I'd rather a player from League 2 rather than Pepe. Well, I wouldn't say that, but Pepe certainly hasn't been up to his price tag. Certainly hasn't been up to his price tag. He's not been worth £72 million. He hasn't even showed barely any signs of being worth £72 million. There was one game in the Europa League where he was pretty good. Arsenal fans live in the past. Well, not all of them. Just the ones that live on social media live in the past. The real United fans, the real Arsenal fans rather, know they're in the shit and know that things need to change. The deluded ones will keep coming and keep saying, Pepe's good enough for our club, Rob Holding's good enough, Bellerin's good enough, Gabriel's good enough, El Nene's good enough, we don't need a number 10, Nketiah's good enough. They'll keep saying all of that because they stick by their club and they're allowed to, but they know deep down it's not. They just want to bite. They're like a big dog with a small bite. Or a small dog with a massive bite. A massive dog with a small bite. They've got no facts. They've got no facts. We didn't pay 80 million. In the past, how many trophies did your club win last season, lad? Still wanking off to the Europa League 5 years ago. Well, it wasn't 5 years ago, so there we go. And you've won an FA Cup and you've won a Community Shield. And since you've won that trophy, you've actually gone backwards. So winning that FA Cup has done nothing. All it actually did is put you back in the Europa League. If you didn't win the FA Cup, you wouldn't have had European football. We finished in the top 4. We were in the Champions League. All right, we're out the Champions League now because we fucked it up against Istanbul. Back underway, you need to put the time back up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That isn't quite right. That's my whole point. He was bought to replace Pogba in the 2 holding, meaning he's a CDM. But Pogba's not a CDM. Pogba is a box-to-box. He plays double pivot. Have you heard of a double pivot? Yes, on a picture you'll see that Pogba will be playing as CDM, but he won't actually be more defensive than Matic. Not very often, teams who play 4-2-3-1 will play 4 at the back and 2 out-and-out CDMs. Apart from really when we play Fred and McTominay, because they need to hold each other's hand. What they will do is they'll play a CDM and a box-to-box centre midfielder who will play as a double pivot with the CDM. And you don't actually see that unless you actually watch the game of football. When we won the league, they said that our Prem isn't golden, though. You see, that was fucking 15 years ago. And even more than that now, 16 years ago. What have you done in those 16 years? Got to a Champions League final and just won FA Cups. You haven't done anything else. You went for a period of nearly 10 years without winning a trophy. You're embarrassing. All that matters about your football club is moving forward. Since Liverpool have won the league, they can't really move forward that much, but they're still at the same quality they were. Arsenal were crap last season. They won the FA Cup and suddenly, Arteta's at the wheel, he's the best Premier League manager. We're going to win the league next season, we're going to get top 4, we're getting back. The last 5 years we've been to Wembley more than you, but what has that done? What has that done? Arsenal haven't moved forward in the last 5 years. You're still in the Europa League and you're still not challenging for the top 4. So yes, maybe you've won a trophy and you can celebrate that, but in the bigger picture, you're not moving forward. All you're basically saying is you're happy with just winning the FA Cup. And if you're happy just winning the FA Cup, that's fine. But United, Chelsea, Spurs, City and Liverpool are going to try and move forward and going to try and compete for the league. You can go and wait till May to win your You can go and wait till May. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I don't care who you support. Last 5 years have been more to what? Who would that be then? City or Chelsea or a Wickham fan or a fucking non-league club? Someone. I don't care how many trips to bloody Wembley we've had. I don't care. We've won an FA Cup within the last 5 years. It did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Winning the FA Cup does fuck all. Ollie loses 3 semi-finals. Arteta 2 trophies. Yep. Sifo, mate, you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You support Aston Villa. Right, okay. And Aston Villa have been great over the last 5 years, haven't they? Yeah, okay. But Sifo, mate, you're not looking at the bigger picture. Arsenal haven't moved forward after winning 2 trophies. They've got worse. They've got progressively worse and worse and worse. So even though you won the FA Cup, in the bigger picture, you've got worse. A charity game ain't a trophy. But Mabon, mate, he doesn't understand. He's lost the plot. He's not moving forward. He's not moving forward. Liverpool move forward when they win things. Manchester United, we haven't moved forward at all. And I haven't said we ever have moved forward. I go into every game saying I think we're going to lose. You're talking about progression. Last season we finished 17th. We spent in January and kept Grealish. And now we're 10th with 2 games in hand. That is progression. Yes, but you're not relevant in the Premier League, are you? You're not going to finish in the top 4, so we don't really care what Villa are doing. We haven't been great in the past 4 years, but we've still got more than you. How have Aston Villa got more than us? Aston Villa have won 1 trophy in the last 5 years. And that's for getting back to the Premier League. Rashford scores! Makes it 3-1. Brilliant play. Up yours, Arsenal fans. We can score goals. You'd have a trophy parade if you want it. Mate. No, but mate, he's lost the plot. He's lost the plot. Arsenal have trophy parades for winning the the FA Cup, which is nowhere near as prestigious as it used to be 10 odd years ago. Lovely bit of football there. A foul on Greenwood. Rashford's there. Bruno, lovely pass into Martial. And, awful goalkeeping from Ramsdale. But, God, if that was FIFA, you'd be bashing your desk. Ramsdale's done a piping fucking shit show there. It's right at him. Could have easily saved that. But I don't see how you've got more than us in 5 years. Within the last 5 years, we've won an FA Cup, we've won a European Cup, and we've won a Community Shield. And we've won an EFL Cup as well. Aston Villa haven't won a bloody that. So I don't know what you're on about. You've won more than us in 5 years. No, you bloody haven't. You've lost the plot. You've been in the Championship for half of them. What would you do if this is 3-3 again? Mate, I'll be going absolutely fuming, but I don't think it will be. I've watched Sheffield United a few times this season. We've got more than both of you combined. Not prestigious because you're not winning it. Well, no, not prestigious because nobody takes any step forwards after winning it. There's no progression for winning the FA Cup. I don't look at trophies, I look at progression. I couldn't give a toss if we'd won the FA Cup for 5 years in a row. We're still not competing for the league title. If you're happy, as an Arsenal fan, to just win the FA Cup every year, that's fine. We'll go and compete for the top 4, we'll go and play in the Champions League, and you can go and play in the Emmerdale Cup. And Liverpool have won more than us in the combined, you're right. Because Liverpool have been better with us in the last 5 years. No top Premier Leagues care about the FA Cup and the EFL Cup. They don't. Pep Guardiola doesn't care about the FA Cup. Jurgen Klopp doesn't care about the FA Cup. Why would he? He can win the bloody Premier League. What's more important to moving forward as a club? Winning the Premier League or winning the FA Cup? It's just not as prestigious anymore. It's not a prestigious cup. Let me change the score quickly. Change that score. What's the scores on the doors? It's 3-1 to Manchester United. Let's put a little ball next to Rashi. We're going to need another goal here. Look at this. Don't think I've got enough boots. If the FA Cup is the only cup you can win, then you want to win it. If you're in a chance of winning something else, then you're going to prioritise that over the FA Cup. I'm sorry, but you'd be clueless. You'd be absolutely rinsed if you think winning the FA Cup is more. Luckily, I had Rashford as vice-captain. Good choice as a vice-captain. He's in good form at the moment, is Rashford. Sadly, I haven't got him in my team. I've got Bruno in my team. I'm on 28 points this game week 13. I haven't had a great week, I'm not going to lie. Let me guess, Champions League isn't prestigious because it's United are in the Europa. I never said that. I prefer to win the Papa John's Cup than the FA Cup. I wouldn't want to win any of them. I'd only want to win them because we can't win anything else. I never even brought up the Champions League. I've just said, if you can win something better than the FA Cup, then why would you want to go for it? The Europa League is better than the FA Cup. Yes, it's not the Champions League, but it's more prestigious than the FA Cup. More than likely, the 4 teams in the semi-final of the Champions League, in the Europa League, are going to be 4 pretty solid European teams. No, it's not the Champions League, but it's still a European Cup. I just don't want to be in it. It's games that I don't want to play. If it's top 4 or gamble everything on getting or winning the Europa League, I would just take the top 4. You're only going to get about an extra 20 to 30 million pound for winning the Europa League. I don't think it's worth it. If we're not in top 4 contention by the time it comes to Europa League time, then yes, you know what? I'd probably say let's give the Europa a go. But if we're still in the position we are now when it comes to February and it comes to playing Real Sociedad in the last 32, I'd probably just bottle the game. I couldn't give a toss. I don't want to be there. Banter us all you want. Oh, you're losing to Sociedad, Arsenal fans. Oh, you lost to Sociedad. We'll be finishing in the top 4 and you'll be 10th. Oh, but wait. You've made good progression because you've won the FA Cup. I forgot. You're a top team in England because you've won the FA Cup. Top teams, oh look, we've won the FA Cup, great. Arsenal, oh we won the FA Cup, we're the best team in England. Robbie is the only person from AFTV who has knowledge. He's the only one who's in the real world. I'd like to see the Arsenal try and beat Sociedad. Well, they've got, who've they got? Benfica, haven't they? I'd like to see them try and beat them at the moment. Benfica are a decent Portuguese side. I was talking to a couple of Arsenal fans earlier. What Arsenal need is a signing in January that has the impact for them like Bruno Fernandes has had at Manchester United last January. That's what they need, but they probably need about 3 of him. And yes, I would have loved to have had Gabriel from who went to Arsenal. I'd have taken him at Manchester United because he's something different. He offers something different to Lindelof and Maguire. That's what I want as another centre-back next to Lindelof and Maguire. Someone who offers something a little bit different. Maguire and Lindelof are too similar. Slow, sluggish tanks who are slow on the half-turn, decent in the air and can play the ball forward. Could have been slipped in there for 4. Could have gone to Greenwood there. Look, the Arsenal fans are gone now, and the Aston Villa fan. I can't believe he actually tried to say that. He's tried to say that Aston Villa have been more successful in the last 5 years than Manchester United, when you haven't even been in the top flight of football for the last 4 or 5 years. Fuck me up. Bloody hell. When was 5 years ago? That had been the 15, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so the 15-16 season, Villa weren't in the Premier League. 16-17 season, Villa weren't in the Premier League. 17-18 season, Villa weren't in the Premier League. And the 18-19 season, Villa weren't in the Premier League. So for the last fucking 4 of the last 5 seasons prior to this one, Villa weren't even in the bloody top part of football. An Arsenal fan has been quiet because he's probably going masturbating over Aubameyang's photo or something. Aubameyang and Arteta. Imagine having your YouTube icon bloody Aubameyang as well. A player who's being memed more than ever this season, and you're coming into a Manchester United stream, chatting shit. I'm all for opinion, but there's some things where facts just take over opinion. It's like saying Mark Noble's a better footballer than Paul Pogba. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, but you just know it's not true. I remember back when I was a teen, I used to have an old. I just got sneak attacked on Fortnite and nearly had a heart attack. Bloody hell! Don't be having a heart attack, lads, on Fortnite. To be fair, I nearly had a bloody heart attack when I won my first game on Fortnite. My heart was pounding out my chest when I had my first win. My hands were shaking. I had to take on a 2-1 back at the Lazy Lake. Or whatever it was back in... Way, way, way back then. Back in like 2017 we're talking about here. Corner here for Sheffield. It's safe to say Sheffield will be finishing on 1 point. Sheffield are absolutely rubbish. Look at that delivery they put in there. I mean, I don't know why Henderson's tipped that over the bar. Not going to take the chance. I don't see Sheffield finishing on many more points than that. Jagielka's only been subbed on and now he's been subbed off. For Lies Mousse. Come on, Ollie, mate. It's 60 minutes. Let's start thinking about some subs. Good clearance there from Pogba. Oh, the leaves are brown, leaves are brown. And the sky is grey. Oh, the leaves are brown. Oh, the leaves are brown. Loot Lake, that was it. Loot Lake. The good old days when I used to play Fortnite. They'll get one this season max. I don't even see them having that. Unless they get a very lucky win. There's a good ball there for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. Tellez. Switching the plane out. Over to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. Getting all sorts of muddled. Oh, now he's gone back to bloody Lindelof. Do you reckon West Brom will be relegated with Sam as their new manager? You know what? They might have a chance. Where are they in the league right now? They're only 3 points from safety. If Burnley lose their next game. Well, Burnley's game in hand is against Manchester United. You'd expect United to beat Burnley. So they'd only be 3 points behind them. I think Big Sam can keep it up. I think Burnley will probably be more likely to go down. Depends what he can make them do. They don't score many goals. He could keep Sunderland up, Big Sam. And they're probably arguably worse than West Brom, so you never know. What was your favourite location when I played Fortnite? Oh, it was the Junk one, right in the top left. There was Haunted Hills, and there was Junk Junction, I think it was? There was Junk Junction, Flush Factory we used to go to. That was really it. Do a Sean Dyche impression that I can't, my throat's really bad. I've got a cold. I'll do one at the end. What a tackle, Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood shoots. Good save, Ramsdale. When will you do the career mode? Probably tomorrow. I'll probably finish this and play some... Well, watch some YouTube for a bit. And then I'll probably play some Cyberpunk. Which I'm not going to stream because there's no point. That's gone out of play. What are you doing? Where's my phone gone? I can't find it. My favourite is now Sweaty Sands. I couldn't even tell you one location at on Fortnite. I haven't played it in about 2 years, if not more, 2.5 years. Are you going to be watching Southampton City? I doubt it. Pogba on the ball then. To Bruno. Again, goes to make the foul. I've always liked Michael Oliver as a referee. He's always a decent official. Have you watched Coronation Street recently? Not really. I watch it on and off. I watch EastEnders the most really out of all the soaps. I don't have time to watch all three of them, sadly. All the leaves are brown, leaves are brown. Rashford shoots. Jeez, that was a high boot. Bloody hell, ref. Bloody hell, ref. All the skies are grey. All the leaves are brown. All the leaves are brown. So that someone just got random bottles of Tango in their room? I don't get people like that. Why would you just have random bottles of Tango and KA in your room? That's not something you store in your bedroom. I just don't get it. I just don't. Juan Mata coming on. I don't know who for. Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe for me. Ooh. Is that Nicolas Ampadu? Mad. When's Juan Mata coming on? Matic with a shot. Burke's come off. Another Burke. Barista's on. Mata's about to come on. What keyboard and mouse do you have? Oh, I've just got the Omen ones. Greenwood off for Mata. Okay, let's make the change. Greenwood, you're off, mate. Where's Juan Mata? Where is he? Here he is. I haven't used Mata in a while. All the skies are grey. All the leaves are brown. Mata on. And Greenwood off. I have a mechanical MSI keyboard and a Razer Viper mouse. I have got a mechanical keyboard, hence you can hear it going clunking. Is Bruno Fernandes? Ooh. Unlucky. Go on, Lindelof, you got that, lad. Good boy, good boy, good boy, Lindelof. Henderson, mate, clear the bloody ball. I tell you what, for 70 minutes of this game, we've been the better team. For the first maybe 20 minutes of the first half, Sheffield were, well, maybe even 15 minutes, they were the better team. Ever since we got that goal, about 20 minutes in, I'd say, we were back in the game and we've been in control since. I felt comfortable watching it. Do a setup video tour? I'm pretty sure I have. There isn't really that much to see. And I need to clean it all first because it's very dirty. But I'm kind of just waiting until Christmas to do that. Give it all a proper clean again. Good shot. Leanne Smith says Liverpool winning the league. You're probably right. You're right. Liverpool are winning the league. Because everyone who's actually had the team to compete with you has bottled it. Chelsea, Spurs, Man United aren't getting relegated. You've got the wrong team. You've got the wrong team, Leanne. You should be saying Arsenal getting relegated. The only reason Liverpool win this league is because The other teams who are capable of competing them for the league. And Mata goes in for the shot. We could have another goal here today. Look at you. Look at Sheffield. They're all over the place. They're gaping open. They're gaping open wider than a porn star's arse. Their defence. Maybe not the best analogy to use, but you know what I mean. There's a new Fall Guy season. That'd be interesting. Not that we're playing that. Got Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire! Oh my God, Van der Beek's getting some football. Bloody hell. Van der Beek's getting football. Van der Beek's coming on for Bruno. Bloody hell. Donny's going to get about 15 minutes in the position that he wants to play. I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. I'm actually feeling lightheaded. I'm shocked. Donny's going to get 10 minutes on the pitch. Our £40 million bench warmer is getting 10 minutes on the pitch. Make it trend worldwide. Donny on. Handball there from Martial. Donny's coming on. Donny, here he is. We love you, Donny. We do. We love you, Donny. We do. We love you, Donny. We do. Oh, Donny, we love you. Bruno off. I'm not even sure I've got Donny on here. There he is. Hope Dan James doesn't come on today. I haven't got a picture for him. Ten minutes left of this game then. Maybe another 12, 13 about a time. I wouldn't be able to watch the Southampton City game anyway. I'm at work. Well, I'm working at home, but I can't watch football and work. What a ball. I'll tell you why Donny didn't pass to Rashford there. He doesn't have the confidence to because he hasn't had enough game time this season. And he doesn't want to make a stupid pass and make himself look like an arse. Bloody hell. If he makes himself look even more of an arse today, bloody Ollie will be bringing back a free kick on the edge of the area. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire! Could have been a bloody pen. Bloody hell. Dino, mate. Could need to make a save here. I don't think they're scoring. If they score it, I wouldn't surprise if they get it back to 3-3. Here we go. Brewster. Hits the wall. McGoldrick, ball in the box. Ryan Brewster. Robinson to McGoldrick. Fleck. Donny with a clearance. Oh, is she here? Oh, Jesus. Sheffield have been okay. They've worked hard. Bloody hell, it's like having a bloody team full of Scott McTominays. A team full of bloody Duracell bunnies. No skill, but at least they're working hard. Bloody hell. You need some bloody quality to your team to go forward. You can't have a team full of Duracell bunnies working hard, putting a bloody effort in for 90 minutes and running round, but haven't had a clue what else to do apart from that. It's like Arsenal. Got players who run round, but they ain't got bloody quality to do anything with it. It's like having a bloody team of McTominays. He scored. McGoldrick makes it 3-2. Not even watching the game at the moment here. What's going on here then? Don't fucking bottle it now, boys. Please. Please don't fucking do this to us. You've played all right this game. You've played all right. Lindelof with the assist. Bloody heads it into McGoldrick to score the bloody prat. Look at Ollie, he's off his seat now, look. He's like, bloody hell, I could lose this. Could draw. It's not admirable about Sheffield United. It's poor. Zonal marking again. And the first goal was the subject of Ollie. We're changing my goalkeeper. Good header from Pogba there. Martial. Fouled. Waste a bit more time. Who's coming on now? Oh, here comes the Duracell bunny. Martial's come off for McTominay. I mean, McTominay's not playing up front, by the way. But he's just on there. I don't know what sort of shape they're playing now. I think they've probably done something. Oh my God! Bloody hell, Henderson there. I'd say the formation right now is probably like this. They're gonna fuck this in a minute, mate. I think the formation is probably looking something a little bit similar to this at the moment. And Purdue's down. Sheffield could make this 3-3. I know they bloody could. We're fucking up at the back. Tell us, just boot the ball away. Just get rid of it. Don't need bloody intricate passing now, lads. You're under the cosh. Just fucking get rid of it. Take it up to the corner flag if you want. Hold the ball up at the corner flag. I couldn't give a toss. You need the 3 points. You're in a title race. Look at Ollie! Look at Ollie! He's grown a pair of balls! He's having a go at Chris Wilder! Bloody have a go at him, he's scum! Look at the fourth official saying, Ollie, calm down, you! You're going to have a heart attack. He's not happy about Ampadu. He's killed his boy Rashi. He loves Rashi. Look at Ollie saying, calm down. Let's slow the tempo down. Let's see the game out, Maguire. Put it out for a bloody goal kick for all I care. Uh-oh, Pogba's in an intrication. Pogba's going nuts. Matt's saying, Pogba, bloody calm down. Oh, Pogba's getting booked now. Matt Hayes, you're in a title race. In terms of the points, we are. If we win our game in hand, we're 2 points off the league title. We're not going to win the league title, but we can still be in a title race for now. Don't get me wrong, within the next 5 games, we're probably going to be out of it, because we're going to drop points somewhere. But as of right now, we win our game in hand, we're in a title race. Everyone else bloody isn't. Let's see, Chelsea are now 6 points off of Liverpool. They're not in the title race. Tottenham are 3 points off. I think they're on the border of could be gone. And City are on 20 points, even if they win their game in hand. They're on 23, so they're out the title race as well. They're 5 points out the league title. I can't see Liverpool dropping 5 or 6 points. If you're not within 3 points of Liverpool, I think you're out the title race. I really do. I think you're gone. By that logic, Southampton in the race too. Well, in theory, how many points are Southampton off? How many points are Southampton off the league? Southampton are at 24. They're 4 points off. No, I don't think they are. Don't get me wrong. Liverpool are going to win the league this year. No one else can challenge them for it. Spurs could have done if they beat them at the weekend, but they didn't. They bottled it. So Liverpool win the league. Everyone who has had who has the team to beat them, Chelsea, City, Spurs, have all bottled it. And United, in theory, in terms of points, are in the fight for the title. But if we're going to continue that, we have to mirror Liverpool's every result, and we've got to beat them twice. Which we could do. You never know. You never know with Ollie and how he's going to play. You never know. But we've got the win today. That's 3 points. Puts us in 6th place in the league. 23 points. That's level on points with Everton. With a game in hand. To win the game in hand, we're on 26 points. 2 points behind Liverpool with 13 matches played. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. Is the Xbox app not working for you? I don't know. But no, I think that's a decent game there today. I think we played all right. I think 70 minutes of that game we were in control of it. The other 20 minutes, they were in control. Yeah, I'm heading off now anyway, so I'll see you tomorrow. yeah, I'm gonna call it there then, guys. Thank you for tuning into the watch along. Unless you stream later, no, I won't be live later. We'll be live tomorrow with some more career mode. Until then, peace out.